Close to nature is close to your world. Myron Homes, Cherubic Farms at Chevilla, 7799
Today my special guest. Let's have some gossips about you, which people don't know.
I don't have any gossip. I'm all the time working, so I don't have gossip.
So as a child, Anam is always like a different child, like naughty or cool, because we have seen you when you're working, you're working like anything. Your mind is totally into that.
Yes.
So as a child, we want to discover you.
So I think as a child also, I was always very, I was not so much into like studying and stuff, but I was very active when it came to like extracurricular activities. I was really good at sport as well, so I've been a national level basketball player.
Yes.
I've done nationals in shooting, so I've done a lot of sport, a lot of extracurricular activities from school. Like I was very active when it came to like your house games and stuff like that. So it's always been like extracurricular activities.
So
that
I think what we planned, like okay, एक sports celebrity हमसे miss हो गया because you're now into the fashion industry. You are a social influencer. Whatever wherever we have seen, we are putting hand and it's becoming a big hit for you.
Touch wood, alhamdulillah. Yeah, I've been working. Like I'm only 29. I've already been working for 10 years now. So it's been great. I'm doing a bunch of things now. So it's super fun, very interesting, because fashion is something that I didn't study, but I was always very interested in. So I'm so grateful that now my profession allows me to actually work with my passion that I've never studied about.
So how was your college days and
My college days were all about bunking college. literally never hardly made it to college in time, always low in attendance and everything, but I managed to finish college. But besides that, like I said, I was always into extracurricular activities. Back in college also, while I was in college, I started Label Bazaar when I was like...
You started that time?
Yes.
Exactly. How long it been this brand?
It's been 9 years now.
Wow, great.
So when I was 20, I started. So it's been something that I've been working while I was in college. I was interning. I interned in an ad agency. I wanted to be a journalist. So I've worked with multiple news agencies. One of my first jobs was with Headlines Today.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I worked with Barkha. That's for
you were a great competitor to us. It's better you went to the fashion industry.
I didn't have it in me to be as talented as you guys, but it's something that I have studied as well. So
how's life like when it comes to fashion? Is it always your passion, or you were
I
passionate?
always loved fashion, but I was never confident that I was good enough to kind of take it up and everything. So that's when I started with Label Bazaar. So in Label Bazaar, basically I get different designers to come exhibit in one place. So after 9 years of Label Bazaar, I finally had the guts to do something I'm the most passionate about, to start my own label. So this year I've started my own label, which has been a great, and it's been a great learning experience as well, because for literally so many years I've only been observing and absorbing and everything, and it feels great to finally.
So what's your first design? Like whom you designed for?
I designed for myself.
Okay,
first.
This is also designed for you.
Yes, this is also designed by me. So I first designed for myself, then of course my mom, my sister, my daughter now. So I do a lot
and
of
you have a
women's
son
wear.
also. Sania Mirza is your son, yeah.
Yes, but I haven't gotten into the men's bit yet. So right now I'm in the female zone. So all the
He must be
females.
asking, Masi, what you're designing for me?
No,
They
no, I
didn't
made
ask
him a small Eid outfit, but uske alawa I'm not doing menswear so much. So my dad, my husband, all this is still, they are yet to get outfits from me.
I know. So how was sister's life? You know, I've seen you like a pillar. You were standing. We always say, okay, sister bole to is one thing. Anam aati hai, because I've seen your videos, the kind of support you give to your family
Touchwood,
as a sister.
We are all a very close-knit family. My parents, my sister, me, we all, you know, we are always kind of there for each other, and that's what family is for, right? And I'm very fortunate. My sister is my best friend. We are, you know, each other's biggest supports. We have biggest critiques for each other, so that's pretty amazing.
So do you remember the first time when you both fighted for one thing?
Actually, we never.
Till now you fight.
We never fight at all, you know.
ये chocolate मुझे चाहिए, dress मुझे चाहिए. No, never.
Actually, my sister is much older than me by 7 or 8 years, so that respect is there. So if she says something, I'm like, "Haan, theek hai, you are right," because it's that elder sister kind of a respect. So we rarely fight, touchwood.
For nothing, okay.
Rarely.
For one dress, we always sisters
No,
have this
we never fight for all these things. Never ever. We are very understanding when it comes to these things.
Oh my God. So what family means to you when it comes to festivals, or you know, when it comes to get together?
Yeah,
What
so
makes you?
For me, my friends and family are literally everything to me, right? And we have a very, obviously, like I said, our family is very closely knit. I have a really close friend circle as well. So they mean the world to me. Usually when it's festivals and stuff, it's like with them.
I know.
Get-togethers with them, hanging around with them. So that is what defines our whole life, right? The friends and family that we have. So that's what is for
I
me
know
as
most
well.
of the outfits which Sania ma'am wears,
Yeah.
you are only designing
I'm
it.
not designing
I mean,
them.
the
I
way you-
just started designing, but I do style her once
So
in
anything
a while. Yeah.
others you have styled recently, celeb, they have
No, I
approached you, and
actually
you love to
don't.
style
I
them.
love styling, but I haven't gotten into it. I did do a few stylings here and there, but nothing.
There's a one person whom you want to style, and you think
I
you can
think-
change
I
her
think
or
my
him.
hair right now, the only person I really want to style, and all my focus is on my daughter.
Oh, so sweet,
So I'm
I know.
literally dressing her up every day and stuff like
I think
that.
how many
so
months she is now?
She is now, mashallah, 11 months
Oh,
old. She's going
God.
to be a year next month.
Okay,
so,
great.
yeah.
So how is the motherhood? Like, you know, being into mother, you're an inspiration. You know, mostly the pressure of work, and when the child is small, you go through so much hormone changes, mental stress. How are you dealing with that?
So it was very tough, but touchwood, I have a very supportive family, supportive husband. You know, I got back to work maybe like 2 weeks into 2 weeks after my delivery as well. So my husband has been a pillar of strength. My mom, my sister, my dad, they all kind of step in whenever I need help. They've always pushed me, go back to work, get back to normalcy and stuff. It's been tough, as we know, the hormones are all over the place, but it's something, work is something that's always been very important to me, and it's also something that you know, gets me out of the worst space of my life. So I think it really helped me postpartum.
Your father
as
is a
well.
big pillar. I've been seeing, and I love him. You know, the way he stand by for Sania, for you guys. Anywhere I see him, he's like a strong man. You know, he's the inspiration for so many fathers.
Yes, my
So
dad
how are you?
and my mom both, they are pillars of strength for us. Everything
That's
that we
for
are.
a daughter, it's very important. I think this message should go.
Yes,
Because
and my father's always pushing us to do more, and my mom is always pushing us for the unbelievable. She'll be like, start, like for example, I was contemplating to start my label or not. She was like, start. She's always that driving force to push us to do something.
Mostly mother say, "Abhi bacche ka dhyan rakho, apne pe."
My mom is
that's
very
good.
supportive, and my mom is like, I'll take care, you go to work, you do this. So it's a blessing, you know, honestly. Can't thank both mom and dad enough for all this.
How you met your love?
We've been friends for a very long time, Asad and and I think we got married now. It's going to be 4 years. We have a beautiful daughter now. So yeah.
How is it going? You have plans for your daughter or something like? What are you experimenting on, dresses only or?
No, she's too little to do anything right now. It's just all about being there for her, spending time with her. Every time we get from work, all we are thinking is now let's go back to my daughter and everything. So that's the only thing that's on our mind, to be honest.
What do you think, what kind of a mother you want to be? Like, obviously you are from very broad-minded family where girls are faltering, you know.
Yes.
We see you, we see Sania ma'am.
Yeah.
I think she's the next inspiration generation.
Of course, and like, you know, whether it's Dua or Izhan or anybody, our only thing is, you know, do what you love always. That's what my parents have taught us, and I think those are the kind of parents we want to be to our kids as well. And Asad is like that as well. We want Dua to do whatever she loves, you know, exactly like how we were brought up. We always say, even if we're, you know, 20-30% of what our parents were for us, it's good enough, because I don't think we can match up to what our parents did for us. So.
And I think the family is complete. Sania ma'am's son and daughter. I think Sania ma'am will take care of your daughter and you take care of the son, because most of your videos show that.
Yeah,
You've been traveling.
Yeah, of course. Like, you know, we always say it's like both of them are our kids. Izhan is my kid as well, Dua is her kid as well. So it's like that. And yeah, we hope, you know, they have a great bond as well.
So what compliments she gives Sania ma'am when she comes and see your child?
Nothing, there are no compliments.
Or she keeps calling,
the
she
only
miss
compliment
your
is
child.
kissing and hugs, you know, and also it's always video call. I'm like, show me Izhan, she's like, show me Dua. So that's what happens, you know, because we're traveling and away from each other.
So if we come to this education part, like, you know, how you, which part of education you think it's very important for a girl today? And you were into social awareness programs, so much you were involved.
So for me, I think everything that I am is because of my education. I went to Nasser for 15 years of my life from primary as well. So I think my education is the reason what I am today. My thinking capacity, my problem solving capacity all comes from education as well. Education is very important, but so is extracurricular activity with it as well. So I think all of that has made me who I am, and hopefully my child as well.
You love cooking?
I hate cooking.
What about Sania ma'am? She cooks sometimes, she tells me.
Yeah, maybe, but I hate cooking. I hate going to the kitchen. I'm like, I'll order food on Swiggy, but I can't cook. So yeah.
Have you both tried to surprise your parents? Cook kiya ho dono behnon ne
We have done that. So many years it's been, we must have done it, but like I don't enjoy going into the kitchen at all. Like it's
so one thing on emergency basis you have to make, you can make
nothing I can't make. I can only Swiggy it. So I just order on the app, it comes home.
So there was no moment where you both sisters have cooked anything for each other?
Not really. We bake sometimes or something like that, but nothing massive. Utna hi hota hai. Usse zyada we don't really, you know, get into the kitchen.
So what tip you would like to give for a good marriage that keeps you going?
I've been married for very less time to say that, just 4 years, but I think communication is key, at least when it comes to me. Communicating to your spouse, your partner is very important, and you know, that's what's the basic rule of mine and Asad's relationship, to communicate no matter what it is, to never stop communication.
Who's your favorite star? You are a celebrity and you've
I
been
think
roaming
everybody
around.
knows Shah Rukh is my favorite. There's no
I knew it.
comparison when it comes to Shah Rukh. He's like literally my favorite since I'm a child, and it remains like that.
No,
and
you
now
have
I
met him
even
so
tell,
many times.
now I even tell Dua that listen, your favorite is Shah Rukh, even though she doesn't
You're
understand.
You're imposing it.
Yes, and you know, my husband also, I keep telling him, Shah Rukh is your favorite, Shah Rukh is your favorite. Now he's like, okay, Shah Rukh is my favorite.
So you watch his movies only, like the favorite
No, I watch all movies, but I love, you know, I love Shah Rukh.
Yeah,
so,
that we know that.
Yes.
Maybe something changed, get in.
No.
Life
Shah Rukh
changes.
is permanent in my life. Yes.
So there was a moment when you met Shah Rukh sir as a fan moment of Anam.
Every moment I meet him is a fan moment. I'm always speechless. I have nothing to say. I'm like,
He
like I
hugged
act
you,
like.
he said something, you would like to share your moment with
I
us.
literally haven't been able to communicate in front of him ever. Every time I meet him, I'm just awestruck. I'm like, I'm in front of you. It's like I forget how to talk when I'm in front of him.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how are you? Good. Like I act like a proper mad person when I'm in front of
You
him.
didn't say I'm your fan or something.
I
Never
think he
expressed?
understood with my facial expression only.
First
I
time
met
when you
him.
met him.
I met him when I was 17 years old.
17 years.
Yes.
Okay, how you got the chance to meet
It was,
him?
we were at some award function, something like that. I got a chance to hug him. He hugged me and everything. So yeah.
So it was always a pressure when you are into a big family, you are a pride of Hyderabad,
Yeah.
and being a Sania sister, there was a pressure.
No,
you
never.
felt?
And my parents, I think I give all the credit to them. There was never comparison, there was never pressure at all. Like I said, our parents always told us to do what we loved, and I kept going. Like I said, I played basketball, I did shooting, I was a media journalist, I was this, that, and my parents always supported me through whatever I wanted to do. And I think that's what is, made sure that I am able to do what I love in my life as well.
So one line you always tell to your father when you meet him.
One line I tell
Or
my-
you would have not said, you would like to say him. You forget.
No, I am, like I said, our family is very close,
One
so we
line for him.
communicate everything
One
to
word
him.
that touches you for your father.
It's just like for both my parents, in fact, that I'm so grateful for the kind of support they've given us. I don't think we could have been anything without their support and without their trust and faith in us. So thank you, I guess.
Sania ma'am ke liye, as a sister. As
Same again, she has
No.
supported me through everything always. So thank you to her as well.
So you're not going with, I think the plans are there to go with her, with your daughter, watching her matches.
Now she's
in the
not
future.
playing, na? But yeah, we do visit, we do trips, everything. So it's like any other normal family, it's nothing special. We are as normal as your family or any other family.
But
so,
as sisters, we see you
yes,
always
we are
together.
exactly, we are always, it's very normal, like how sisters are, we are exactly like that. There's nothing
Yes.
special. It's like any other sibling, any other family. We are like any other family.
For me, you guys are inspiration. I've seen you. There was up and downs in your life. How you come up with that? That's very important for people. Don't
Support.
talk about
Yeah,
it. People think
support.
that they are celebrities. They don't have any tension.
Correct. No,
they
no,
have
no.
everything in their life.
No, it's support. It's like I said, friends and family are everything, and it's the same for me. It's my friends and family who have, kept me going through life in general. So yeah, that's what it is.
So what was when you get a lot of stress and there was a time when you get down yourself? How you cope up yourself? How you deal with yourself?
So I am, like I said, work is something that helps me a lot to pick myself up. Again, it's my friends, family, their support, their belief in you that kind of always picks you up, and I think that's what has kind of remained with
What
me
is
as
it?
well.
What is the most of the time you want to do? If you're not doing anything, not work,
There's only one agenda besides work, to spend time with dua.
now it's
That's
there.
all-
Now
that's
it's
all
as
it
a
is.
mother.
Yes, that's
but
all it
before
is.
that, you would like to travel.
So
or want
before
to-
that, now when I think of it, I don't even remember what life was before, because I was pregnant 1 year, literally whatever, 9 months. And then now it's been whatever 11 months since Dua, it's been 2 years. This is what the routine of life has been. But otherwise, we do enjoy traveling. We do enjoy going to nice restaurants, eating good food. So yeah.
There was a lot of myths comes, when you're pregnant, you can't do this. Have you followed this in your, what routine you're going to follow?
I followed just one thing. Listen to what everyone is saying, do what you want. That's what I, followed it throughout my pregnancy, now 11 months of baby. I listen to what everyone has to say. I do exactly what I think is right for me. My husband and me together, we decide what is right for Dua, and we do that. And that's
So what was the biggest myth you think right now also when a girl gets pregnant, family members come and they give you a lot of tips?
I think
what
the
you
first
followed?
thing,
We want to
the
know.
first thing that everyone would be like, "Zyada kaam mat karo." I worked till one day before I delivered. Literally, I delivered on 15th August. Even on 13th August, I was in a meeting. Literally. So I think for one thing for me that always remained is to keep working. Yeah, I kept working. I kept going.
And the food wise?
Food wise, I ate
ये मत
everything.
खाओ, वो मत खाओ.
I ate everything जो basic होता है, papaya वगैरह, don't eat. All that I didn't eat. Basic I followed. I wasn't crazy about it, but everything else, whatever I thought was good for my body, I had a conversation with my husband, my parents, and my doctor. And after that, I did whatever was right for me, what I thought was right for me.
So are you following something for your daughter on the food wise or special?
Many
normal
things,
as it is?
normal as one can be. So yeah.
And I love one thing that your family is supportive and your husband is
Of
giving
course,
an equal
yes, of
time,
course,
for the child,
of course,
which is
he
very important.
Like right now, till 3 o'clock, I have time
Okay.
to finish my work, so I can go back, take my daughter and my husband can get to work from 3:30.
That's
So we divide our time like that. We're 50-50 partners at everything we do, including being parents for my daughter as well.
So I think it's a very good tip you're giving as a goal couple.
Yes. No, it's not just goal. You know, in life, in today's world, if I say 50-50 partners, everyone are like, wow, so nice. Your husband is so supportive. But that is how it should be, right? Like when you're getting married to somebody, it's a partnership you are doing. It's a 50-50 partnership at everything. At, you know, whether it's ghar ka kaam, whether it is, you know, going out, whether it is taking care of your child, no matter what it is, you're partners. And I think it's such a basic thing in a relationship, but it's become so rare today to find that 50%. Exactly.
It depends upon the education and how the boy has been brought up.
Of course, yes. So I'm very grateful that Asad is like this, but I also think it's the most basic thing in a relationship.
No, I can see Sania ma'am's son, he's so independent.
Yes.
I've seen one of the videos, he's doing his own work.
Yeah,
You
but
people are
nowadays,
guiding him.
nowadays kids are like that only. Like
No,
I
sometimes
see,
they say, oh,
sometimes I'm telling like, you know, nowadays like 1.5 year olds, they change their, like, you know, they'll pick what they want to wear and all. I'm like, wow, it's become so, you know, good and everything. Yeah.
So do you find a difference being a mother, Anam, and as a Sania mother? Do you both same have, do you think you both
We
are
are
same
pretty
as mother?
similar. We've been brought up, we've gone to same school, we've been brought up in the same way. So we are very similar when it
Like
comes to
on mother's side also, like she's more of like, okay, keeping the child, okay, let that be independent. You are like more protective.
No, we
it
are
happens.
exactly the same, and I take most guidance from my sister as well. So we are very, very similar when it comes to these things.
So what message lasts for the girls out there?
Study how much you want to. After that, get into extracurricular activities. Rarely, you know, what you study, you become that. At least that's what's with me. So do what you love, follow your passion. People might say it's stupid, people might say it's dumb, but it's the most amazing thing. It's amazing to be actually able to, you know, it's so amazing to be able to actually work around your passion. There's nothing bigger happiness than that. Like for me, coming to work is happiness. It's nothing else, it's pure joy, because that's how much I enjoy work. And I hope everybody is lucky. You know, a lot of people are not lucky enough to do that, but I hope you're lucky enough to actually do what you love.
So
And
three
I have
myths,
been.
what is the 3 myths of society would like to, because you're also a mother of a girl. I'm
think-
also mother of a girl. So I think as a mother, we need to remove some myths, which is
I think
should be
first
removed.
thing is getting these 90s marks. They don't make a difference. I was
know.
always 50, 60 students, and I feel, alhamdulillah, I'm doing decent in my life.
good,
That's
that
number
is
one.
true.
Number two, I feel like you don't have to follow a path. You don't have to get into a corporate. You don't have to do what people are doing from generations. You
yes.
can make your own path. I think it's a tougher route to take, but it's not an impossible route. And number three, I think the myth that we all need to burst is that girls and boys are different, because we both are same, we both should have equal opportunity, and we should be able to get the same opportunity. And if you are not getting that opportunity, girls, pick yourself up and fight, and boys, if you are not getting the equal opportunity, get up and fight for it.
Yes,
So I
true.
think that's very important for us to
Wow,
understand.
no, it was wonderful talking to you. I know you're a mother and you need
Thank
to rush.
you
I
so
don't want to
much.
take your much time.
Thank you so
I think
much.
we'll have more of interviews.
Of course,
with your daughter.
anytime.
She'll grow up and tell me.
Then after 6 months, when she's talking a little bit,
So I
then
think she'll say, Mama, you stop, let me take the camera and talk.
We'll find out.
Because
We'll go
she'll-
back to this interview and check that time.
We'll do that.
Thank you
Anam.
so much.
so
Thank you,
much.
Neha. Thank you so
That
much.
was a special chit chat with Anam Mirza. Keep watching iDream for more updates. Till then, goodbye.